So, welcome to this sharing of a myth. My name is Maria, and I'm here with some beautiful friends to hold space for me to share this myth. That will be one of the frameworks that we will explore in the Soul Roots retreat. My role in this retreat is to anchor this cosmic perspective. It's to anchor this wider zoom out of our humanity, our life, our individual lives and personas, and to keep reminding that we are star beings that choose to come to Earth in this moment of ascension. And we came from different star systems with different dynamics, with different colors of the rainbow, to really come here and to discover how we can find an understanding of love and harmony and create something out of so many different influences. So that's where I'm coming from. And I will really try to stick to the focus because as the cosmic perspective is very wide, it's very normal that I lose myself. That's why I'm very thankful to have these three beautiful faces here, because then I can try to keep more focus. So, once upon a time, many eons ago, there was one very beautiful being, Gaia, very beautiful planet, very beautiful feminine goddess, very colorful, very diverse, very abundant, very flourish, with this huge amount of possibilities in her womb of creation. And she was in a very strategic place into the universe's roads. So through all the universes, you have channels and portals that you can cross dimensions and universes. And Earth, Gaia, as being the being of Earth is settled like a very specific acupuncture point between universes that holds access to very different layers of reality. So here is a place where we can meet. Here is one of the only places in the universes where different people from different star tribes can meet. It's like the Mesopotamia in the galaxy world. Like, it's a place where we can exchange. We are here to learn with each other, to exchange with each other. But we forgot about it, and that's what I'm going to say. Because this humanity forgot. This is not the first humanity on Earth. This is one of the humanities that Earth is being set off. And the other humanities, we were not separate from the divine consciousness. We are not separate from the great source of knowledge and wisdom where we really feel one, where we really feel united. So this illusion of separation, it's a characteristic, it's an experimentation of this society, of this humanity. And this humanity is started with this archetype of our first family constellation. That first it's said that it's Adam and Eve, and after, if you start to dive into more in the myth, you will discover a very important part. There is Lilith. But just before entering more in the myth that it's the nest of this society, just to tell, so then in this beautiful planet where all these people could come and do different experiments. At some moment, a group of beings that they are reptilians. So the reptilians is one of the many beings on the universes that they don't feed themselves out of love. They are not straight connect with this universal source of love, and they need to create parasites, structures for them to suck the subtle vital energy of other systems and beings. So they are the parasites. So if you have the whole nature, they are the... And for sure, this process that they bring, as you have... What's the name of this bug that sucks the blood? Scabies. So they are parasites, but they are doing a very powerful process of purification. So today we still hold a lot of... As we don't talk about the reptilians because it's the conspiracy theory and star beings and everything very far away, and oh my God, E.T., they are crazy. So now we need to bring this subject on and say, yes, they are between us, we are star beings, the reptilians are here, and what they are doing has its worthness because they are allowing us to get to know the dungeons of human psyche. everything that we are experiencing here is on us, and they are just creating a setting for us to face what we are able to do when we are not connected with each other. It's just an experiment. So they received this allowance to do a genetic experience in here, where all the beings, the human being, when designed to its master function, it has 12 strings of DNA. These 12 strings of DNA holds all the information beyond time and space of the universe, because it's the thread of life. So within these 12 strings, we know everything already was and that will be. Everything that we already is, like the totally is there and the information is there. So even that we are facing our individual body and individual persona, we have this access through inside of our bodies of this other wholeness. And the experiment of the reptilians was to cut down these pieces, these threads of DNA, and to leave us just with two. That is the source of our duality. And the other pieces of the 10 strings, they are lost in our blood, in our system, but they are in here, but they are not connected. So when they decided to do this experiment, was because they needed us to be not connected with the source, to try to enslave us one more planet. And it's important to say that the reptilians has many planets in slavery. Like what we are facing here, we already saw in the universe perspective much worse, about really like all these 1984 vision of these, the machines taking over and the artificial intelligence and this gray, cloudy society. This is really happening out there in many other universes and unfoldments of this earth itself. So it is a possibility allowed in the big thing. And here we had this possibility of being enslaved, but as also we are such an important acupuncture point into the universes, we held this hope that we will allow them to do this experiment, but we will manage, when we have the free choice and the free will again, to reconnect with this inner power and say, I don't want to be slave, I can take my own decisions, and we want to get empowered ourselves. So we believe that we could like accept them to then embrace them, all this energy. So I'm bringing all this before to don't get stuck in this dual mind that they are bad guys and we are living a world of manipulation and conspiracy. Yes, we are being manipulated, but it's just because an experiment. And if we are with a bigger view, we can see that's one part of our lives. So then it's easier. So all this said, maybe I will stop here. Like this is the big introduction of then I can bring them. So this is like our first cosmic from where we are coming in this journey. So yes, I will stop this one.